So you're all right now?
Yes, we're back. Let me get
All
that
the way
camera
back.
in. There you go. Put that in there. That's perfect. There we go. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome
Damn,
in.
you didn't even tell me I was live. I'm just
Man, you don't see everybody come
Man,
on.
what's happening with it, y'all? I didn't even know I was live, man. You got me sitting up here looking like a sucker. What's happening with it, y'all? Welcome to Real Inglewood Mamas. We about to get it started, man. We about to get it cracking, man. We finna get it cracking. We gonna see what it's gonna do, man. Who is this? Somebody trying to holler at me already? Who is this? Let me see where we at. Get it all set up, man. Get it all set up. We got some interesting shit going on tonight, y'all. Man, it's interesting tonight, man. We gonna have some
Hey,
fly going on tonight. What's up,
can you
buddy,
see me?
Logo?
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. Is my
You can
thing
hear
on?
me good?
My Instagram. I mean, did you check that?
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it shouldn't be on. No, it ain't good. Yeah, I can hear you good, man. Can you hear yourself good?
Yeah. I try to. I had to find me a stand to hold it up, so I set it inside of a cup.
Oh, okay, okay. That sound like the business.
Hey, shit!
As long as it's standing up, you know what I'm saying? It don't fall down on you now, because it's gonna be getting interesting tonight. So you know what I'm saying? It's gonna get
Yeah,
real interesting tonight, buddy. Very
yeah.
interesting
I
tonight, my
appreciate
friend.
it.
Huh?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Well, what we talking about, man? What's the subject, man? You know.
The subject is what qualifies you to say that you are a single parent?
What qualifies you to say that you are a single parent? Do
A
you believe that you
single
are a
parent.
single parent?
I believe that I am a single parent. Yes, I do.
Okay. All
But
right.
I was told otherwise.
You was told otherwise, that you're not a
Yeah,
single parent. Well, we're
I
gonna
was told
chime
that
some, huh?
yeah, I was told I wasn't a single parent.
Okay, well, we're gonna chime someone else in by the name of Tiffany, and we're gonna see what Tiffany has to say about that. How you doing, Tiffany? Hey,
Hey,
you look like you in the bed, girl.
hell yeah, sitting here watching football, getting prepared for Thanksgiving.
Hope you
Tired.
watching the 49ers whoop the shit out of them motherfucking Arizona.
I don't want to hear that bullshit. Don't start that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Hey,
Yeah,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't
I
want to
might
hear
have
all
to
that
switch. I
shit.
might have to switch out on y'all tonight. You know what I'm saying? I might have to switch out on y'all tonight. You know what I'm saying? Go eat 40 on them.
If you don't knock it the fuck off,
Might
dog.
have to go. Might have
Let
to
me
go
go ahead.
40 water on them, man.
Okay, hold on. Since we
But
want to
look
do that,
here.
good. I can get my Cowboys onesie and put it on if you want me to.
No, that's all right. We ain't talking
That
about
part.
all that. We gonna keep it what the topic is for the night. You know what I'm saying? You
That
know
part.
what the topic is for the night?
Yep.
Okay. Buddy say he think that he's a single parent.
He's
Do
not.
you think he qualifies as a single parent?
No, he's a single co-parent.
How
Okay.
do
Can you
you how
explain
do you
that?
be how do you be a single co-parent?
You're not the primary. Hold on, let me cut my TV down. Shit. You're not the primary caretaker of your daughter. You only get your daughter, I'd say, what, 25% or 35% of the time. The other percent is going to be with the mother. Just because you get her on the weekends or you get her throughout the week for a certain period of time doesn't qualify you to be a single parent. Even if you were dating somebody and they was in the child's life, you're still not a single parent because the simple fact is her mother's in her life. Now, if it was only one parent, like prime example, I got 3 kids. What happens if none of my kids' dads was in their life?
Hmm.
I would be considered a single parent, but the simple fact is I'm playing mommy and I'm playing daddy, and they're here with me all the time. I get no break. They pay no child support. They do nothing.
Hmm.
But since their father is in their life, I'm not a single parent. I'm just a primary caretaker of the kids
Mm,
because they live with.
mm.
Okay, so the question is, in my home, right?
Yeah.
I have no spouse, no girlfriend, no wife, no nothing, right? In my
Okay.
house, I am the only adult and the only parent. Nobody pays no bills here but me. Nobody buys no clothes here but me. Nobody provides food or a roof over their head but me. I am the only parent in this house. Now, as far as co-parenting, as the raising of my daughter, yes, she has her mother, but in my house, I am the only parent here in my house.
Sir, let me go ahead and break it down, buddy. You're still
Break it
not a
down.
single parent, motherfucker. The
Hold
single
on,
Break it
hold on,
parent.
y'all. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? I want to welcome in the guests that just came in. You know what I'm saying? Tonight, we trying to find out what qualifies you to be a single parent. So, you know what I'm saying? If anybody want to chime in, raise your hand. We'll get you in here, get you on here. If you got an opinion, let us know what you think about this subject tonight.
You're
Okay, go ahead,
still not.
Tiffany.
You're still not a single parent because you're not the primary resident. And despite, I mean, I get it. I take my hats off to all dads that's in their kids' life, handling like business and everything, especially females, because females are hard to raise. And your daughter is young, but you raised two other young ladies that turned out to be good. But you're still not a single parent. A single parent is if she stayed with you 24/7, 7 days a week, and if her mom wasn't doing nothing, but you're not that. All you do is what? The weekends and a couple of days out of a week? That's only 25% of the time. Even if you want to claim her on taxes because you feel like you're a single parent, you wouldn't even be able to do that because she's primary with the mother. Just because you're single in that house and she comes over and you have no girlfriend or no spouse or no woman or anything like that with you, you're still not a single parent. You're just a man raising his daughter.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
because she's with her mother majority of the time, due to for school, what does that make her mother?
Her mama is the primary caregiver.
What does that make her? Does that make her a single parent, or does that just
No,
make her a co-parent too?
y'all co-parenting. No, she's not a single parent. Why would she think she's a single parent? A single parent is if you wasn't doing shit. You was like, fuck her, fuck the kid, and moved in. But since you guys are both like working it out, or I don't know if y'all got courts involved or whatever, you guys are co-parents. You guys are not single. I wish people would stop using that word single parent just because then you got men and women that say, oh, I'm a single parent, but the other parent want to be in the kid's life and they make it hard for them to even see the kid play games, or they pissed off because they moved on to the next relationship and don't want my kids around that nigga or that bitch. It doesn't work like that. Do we want to stay with our kids? I mean, the parents to our kids and raise them together in a happy home and everything else? Yes, we would love that. But sometimes that's where a lot of people get stuck too. You stay in these relationships for the kids, but you're not happy. You have to be happy in order to make that kid happy. So if
Right,
you're
that's
not
right.
happy, how the fuck are you making that kid happy? Because you're staying in a toxic situation, which the kid sees. They hear the arguing, they hear the fussing, they hear all this stuff and everything else. So why would you even say that? A single parent is a parent it's only one person in the house. The other parent don't have nothing to do with anything, and the other parent probably just pay child support but don't want to see the kid or anything else.
Okay, that's what's happening. That's what's happening. So look, y'all see what we on tonight? Anybody want to chime in? Want to put their 2 cents in on this? You know what I'm saying? You see Tiffany, she giving up some good game, which really make a whole lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? I thought Buddy, he was single. You know, he's single. Okay, he's single. He got a daughter. That make him a single parent. You know what I'm saying? But that don't work like that. So we understand how it work now. You know what I'm saying? You understand that, Buddy?
Yeah. So for the last 3 years, I put it out there. Anybody asks me, I'm a single parent.
You lying. You black bastard. You lying.
But listen. Me,
I'm trying to get some coochie.
I don't gotta even use that just to get coochie. I get coochie just off my looks now. Let's not get that misconstrued.
I know. I'm playing with you, buddy. Don't start getting all
right,
crazy.
let's stay on topic. Let's stay on topic now.
So now here's the thing. For the last 3 years, I have just been promoted. I'm a single parent because in my household, I do everything on my own. I don't go to her mother and say, hey, what you got on the school clothes? I buy the school clothes here and I buy the school clothes that she takes there. I buy clothes here and there. I buy food here. I pay my light bill. I pay my rent. I buy everything for her. Hair products, uh, hygiene products, everything. I do that here in my home as a single parent. So that's why I stand on the platform of I am a single parent because
But
I
you're
Well, look,
not.
do
Alexia does it. One of our members in here says that a single parent is someone who has no help from the other parent. So we
Here,
got
okay.
another one that says the same thing
Here,
that
and
Tiffany is saying.
let me go ahead and bust this down to you, buddy. Cause like I said, I take my hats off to you, my nigga. I congratulate you, cause most men like won't do well. But nigga, you want a cookie? Because even if you didn't have a child, you still gonna have to pay that rent. You still gonna have to buy you food. You still gonna have to buy your hygiene shit. You still gonna have to pay bills and everything else. You're just doing it in 2 households now. So what, nigga? You want a cookie? What's happening? Because at the end of the day is the women and the men, it takes 2 to have a baby. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes you have people that wants to walk away and don't hold on their responsibilities. Then you have some people like you. You guys, came together. Okay, I'm gonna do this and everything else. Like I said, I take my hats off to you because most men like you, oh, whatever I buy, it stays in my house. It's not going back to your house. You figure it out. I give you child support. But see, you're taking care of 2 households as you should because the simple fact is that's where your daughter lays her head at. Now, once she gets 18 and all that other stuff, a lot of people think, oh, once they get 18, I don't got to deal with the other parent no more. Bullshit. You still got high school. You still got marriage. You still got babies. You still got college. If a person goes to the hospital, you still got to deal with the other parent. You're a parent until you die. You feel what I'm saying? So all that, I'm a single parent and I do this. Okay, and that's what you're supposed to do. So, I mean, if that's what makes you feel better, because you feel like you're the only person in the house taking care of your daughter while she's there, how many days out of the week?
4.
Okay, and is she going somewhere else the other 3 days?
Well, let's just say 3.5.
Okay, so you got her 3.5 and the mama got her 4. That's still not even primary. You feel what I'm saying? Because she goes to school where she stays at. Okay, now my question to you is, do you guys have, that's another thing is, do you have joint custody?
Oh, I knew that was coming up. I knew that was coming up.
Now, here's the thing. Me and her mama is cool. We cordial. I think we're better apart as in a relationship than we are together because together we fight and all that shit. Now that we're apart, we don't fight. So we didn't go to the court and get the white man involved and all that stuff. We just came to a mutual agreement. Like I can call her right now and say, hey, I'm gonna come pick up Genesis. She just gonna say, okay, let me get her dress and get her shoes on. We didn't have to go and do the joint custody and all that stuff there. And we didn't even have to go and do child support. I know for a fact that she has her in the home while she's going to school and this and that. So majority of the time she has her. So she's eating there majority of the time. So here, let me get you $150, $160 a month because I know my child is bigger and she's eating. So
hey, look, check. Go ahead, buddy.
As far as getting courts involved and all that stuff and saying who has sole custody or majority of the custody and all that stuff, we just come to a mutual agreement as 2 adults and 2 parents.
Hey, well, look, maybe we shouldn't. Well, wait a minute. Maybe we shouldn't be saying parent because Callie Fee on here says you're just a single dad.
So if I'm a single dad, that makes me a single parent.
Well, them is 2 different words, bro. So you know.
But, buddy, if you don't
I'm
knock
still
it,
a parent. If I'm the
okay,
dad,
let me go. Let's back this up.
You mind if I
because
chime in?
Go ahead.
I chime in?
Go ahead.
All right, we got a High Life Maniac in the building, y'all. High Life Maniac in the building, y'all.
To chime into what they're saying, buddy, at the end of the day, like, yeah, you're a single dad, but you still have a community that's behind you. You know what I'm saying? Like when people say single parents, they gotta be real careful with that word because some parents don't have no help whatsoever. You know what I mean? Not from a neighbor, not from an uncle, not from a mom, not from a nothing. They like gotta get it from the mud and do something strange for some change just to feed their kids. You feel me? So like it's kind of a smack in the face to them when they're really that wholeheartedly. Like they don't have that help or that connection. Now there's another thing as a parent that is kind of like taking the load of their actual child, but actually having the village or the people behind them that say, hey, you know, you need me to get like, you know, like a mama being a single mom and they got their uncle or her dad or their grandfather, like, I'm gonna get in his ass on the man tip. You know that very well. You got a grandson with that situation. So it's like, you know, words can be tricky in that to say either single parent or single dad. It's a slight distinct of how you kind of like go about that when you say that. You know what I mean?
Now let's go back to the whole thing, because I always use my examples because I've been through some shit and I'm not ashamed of what I've been through.
Indeed.
I have 3 kids. They have 2 different fathers. My girls have one daddy and my son has his daddy. My girls and me and him, we never went to court. We never did nothing. We never did none of that. It's I call, I need, get it. All that. You might hear some bullshit here and there. I just bought these shoes. Nigga, she's a kid. They grow. So
Right.
do what you gotta do. But let me go ahead and put it like this. I don't really too much trip off asking my baby daddies and stuff unless I really don't have it. You know why? Because at the end of the day is, even if I didn't have the kids like I was telling you, buddy, I still got to pay this rent. I still got to pay this car note. I still got to get up and take my ass to work. I still got to buy this food and everything else. But I asked for extra because now I got extra mouths in my house and everything else. Now those 2 kids are grown. I don't have to worry about that. But to this day, he still, hey, I'm going to send this to you for your daughter, or, you know, for the daughter, or I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Just bought her a car, all kind of shit before she got into an accident, everything, no problems. Now, my son's father, that's a different story. He got into a relationship where he married a bitter bitch. All I was asking for was $200 a month for a fucking kid, which, you know, that's nothing. My son, 15 years old, that's one fucking thing now. You feel what I'm saying? He went the stupid way around, and he took me to court. I have primary custody of him. He goes with his dad's on the weekend, but let's backtrack on that. I don't trip off the fucking court papers. Whenever you want your son, come and get this motherfucker out of my house. You know what I'm saying? Give me some free time. If I want to stay in my room and do nothing, or if I want to go party, come get this motherfucker. You
That's
know what
right.
I'm saying?
That's right.
But in the long run, the kid came back and bit him in his ass, because when we went to court, they said, are you paying child support? He said no. So guess what? My son is 4 by now. Now you got to pay 4 years back of the child support. They're telling you that you got to start paying. You feel what I'm saying? Mind you, that was 20 racks in a hole. Mind you, I said, I don't even want to back up the child support. Just tell me to start paying now. That's it, and that's all. But see, you don't find a lot of bitches like me that are like, I ain't tripping off of all that, because my mindset is different. You got these bitches out here now, fuck that, I want everything. I don't give a fuck if he in a relationship. My kids come first. He probably over there playing daddy to the other bitch. Yeah. I don't do all that shit, because at the end of the day, I still got to take care of my fucking kids, even if they daddy. I'ma always be a mama. You don't always got to be a daddy.
Right.
You can walk away and do the
That's priority. That's priority.
But they became my goddamn coochie that bonded with me for 9 months. How you think I'm just gonna walk away from my goddamn kid?
Facts.
I've seen it done. I've seen it done.
No, I've seen it done to this new breed, this new generation. It's this new generation. These motherfuckers.
Let me chime in. I'm from a male person that went to court for children or for a child. You get what I'm saying? I had to go to court for my child and fight custody and base it off of. You get what I'm saying? So I'm fighting a double sword, but I petitioned it. I took that shit serious. I had all my ducks in a row. I didn't play no games. You know what I mean? And a lot of times, you know, a lot of the brothers like, man, I ain't going to court. I ain't doing that. But like, I will say this. I took that ignition because you ain't about to play with my freedom. You're not about to play with take my kindness for weakness and me actually doing what I'm supposed to do. You know what I mean? As a man for our kid, you're not like, we're going to eliminate all that. So like what we're going to do is like, let's get some understanding. Let's get some stuff into play. So when I petitioned for it and I did all my stuff, got all my stuff in a row and did what I had to do, I won that. I won that bad boy. You get what I'm saying? And then not only that, it was just more so of like, you know, I think she wasn't aware that the judge was going to take wind of her background. You got shit on your record. I have nothing on my record but working and doing what I do. And my kid wasn't in school and nothing under your watch. I did all that when I got custody of him. So it was like, it just made sense to him. You know what I mean? Like whether or not that was of your, what's influencing your value, that was the right decision. Go ahead and do that. You know what I mean? And like just kept dropping the ball after that. So afterwards, she couldn't understand but to be like, you know what, man, I need to calm the fuck down and be grateful that I got a motherfucker in my son corner. You know what I mean?
Okay,
That's what's up. Okay, so look, man, hold on, man. Let's slow down a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk. I mean, let's answer some of the questions that the guests have. You know what I'm saying? It's on here. Jokes 111 said straight up, if both parents are involved in the well-being and upbringing of their children, it's plain and simple co-parenting, right?
Right.
Okay, look.
Okay.
So
we
with
got
that being said,
Caliphate. Wait a minute. We got Caliphate said. Let me see where we at. How do you co-parent with a bitter ex?
I've seen that. Let me go ahead.
That's a good question.
That's gonna be you.
I've seen that, and I was like, oh shit. Okay.
That's a good question, though.
The thing about it is, I don't have bitter exes. Mind you, like Buddy said, we're better off as friends. We can laugh, we can joke, we can go to each other. Well, my daughter's father, we can do all that. My son's father, me and him is cool and everything else. It's just his wife. You feel what I'm saying? Which I'm not even tripping off of because it was like, bitch, I was before you. So what are you tripping off now? Like, our son was already here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Before you even married this man, you knew he had a kid. So why would you even trip? In the beginning, she was okay with it until I started telling him, okay, give me $200 a month. Oh, that's too much money and woo, woo, woo. Then you go to court and file for me. Now you got to give up $500 a month plus 3 years back support. So this is winning. So what I do now is, basically what I do is, my son's old enough to call his own dad. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know how old your child is or anything else. So basically I let my son call his dad. They talk daily and everything else. And I just say, hey, tell me you want to come over. And then, how can I put it? Me and him never has a problem. It's just when his wife was there, I just try to avoid the whole conversation because I don't got time to be talking crazy to nobody and everything.
And I think the other person
Right.
always stay in the lane. That's a key point into the co-parenting and all that kind of stuff. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, you married and I know you involved with my child or you around my child, but let's get an understanding. You got to respect the boundaries that you hold. And you know what you got, the relationship that you got into. I also want to kind of say that we didn't like tap in, or we more so was talking materialistic. I think also a co-parent is a person that go out their way for their child. It don't gotta necessarily be money. You get what I'm saying? Let me pick my child up. Let me go spend some time. You spell love Time. You feel me? Let me spend some time. Let me go swing them at the playground. Let me go spend that bond and let me teach them and plant some seeds in them. You know what I mean? I think that needs to be understood too, because a lot of time we think co-parenting mean buy, spend, pay for this, pay for that. You get what I'm saying? And then we miss the point of what parenting is. You get what I'm saying? I think anybody can pay for anything, but you still got a parent. You know what I mean? And this shit don't come with a manual. You know what I mean?
So
you gotta make your best decisions.
Let me ask a question. Let me ask a question because this was another question that wanted to be asked. Someone wanted me to ask this question today too, and it kind of goes with Joe 111 said. Okay, you got two parents in the house, but one of the parents is not really active in the upbringing of the kid. So could you still be a single parent and be in a relationship in the same house?
See, that's tricky. You know why? You know why? But
That's good.
That's tricky.
number one is, why you still got this person in your house anyway if they not
Facts.
fucking with your kid? That's number
Facts.
one. That's
Wait,
off top.
the kid. Wait, hold on.
Facts.
The kids is both of theirs. It's both parents.
I understand that.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
give a fuck if they both are.
I'm with her. You teach a person how to treat you every day.
Yeah.
Moment you allowed that shit, and moment that you said you was cool with that shit, you made it cool. Nah,
And
fuck
not-
that, nigga. We both made this child, nigga. We gonna
So-
both do what the
so
fuck we supposed
let
to
me-
do.
Let me put the scenario to you. Let me put the scenario to you before you fly off the handle with this funky ass stuff. So here's the thing. So you got the mother and the father in the house, right?
Okay.
The father goes out and he works and he works and he works and he works and he works. So then when he comes home, he's tired. But the mother is more in tune with the kids. She takes the kids to the park. She takes the kids to here. She takes the kids to the library. She's helping them with the homework. She's helping them with that. So now you have both parents in the house, but the mother feels as though she's being a single parent because she is the one that's being more with the kids.
Didn't you just
That's a
say
difference.
he works?
That's period.
he
Yeah,
works.
that's
So, what he's
it's a
doing
difference
is
because
One
yeah,
at a time. One at
that's
a time.
teamwork. I'm
He's
sorry, go ahead, go ahead.
providing for the household. So if he's working 12 and 16 and 18-hour shifts and he comes home and he's tired, but you got a roof over your head, clothes on your back, food in the refrigerator, hot fucking water, fucking lights on, and everything else, he's entitled to do that because he's being a man standing up and taking care of his mother and the kids. You feel what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. It's probably not like that every day. Well, on his off days, probably after getting some rest, he probably steps up and do, I don't know the situation. But no, that's not a single parent. That's just a parent that's pissed off because she feel like she's doing everything while the daddy just sleep. Well, he's working.
Facts. And hey, in the
Right,
kid
Callie P. Hold on, Callie P. say that she's supposed to do those duties.
But think about this. But think about this. I'm gonna say this. Can I say this? I think within saying that, if he's a man, he's a wholehearted, because it's certain men like that. It's a different reality what you see into what a man is. You feel me? And a lot of dudes be complaining about shit, but you don't accept the comfort from your other half with the security that you give her. You're not giving her that security of knowing that, oh, it's gonna get taken care of. You drop the ball too many times, so you're not that man. You get what I'm saying? And certain dudes handle everything, no questions asked. But I need you to do your part. Make sure these kids fed. Make sure they bathe. Make sure they, the homework and all that stuff helped out with. So it's a partner give and take situation.
So, but the reason why she's feeling this way is because she works too.
See, that's what
she's not just a stay-at-home mom. She's out there working too.
Okay, so you didn't say that. You didn't add that to an equation.
Exactly.
So now it's both their responsibilities. I don't give a if I'm getting up going to bust my ass and you going to bust your ass too, nigga, we gonna split these responsibilities. Okay. We might, as long as I come home, by the time I come home, I get home first. I'm going to cook the dinner. I'm going to bathe the kids and everything else. Okay, you come in after me. Go ahead, sit down, relax, get some time to yourself, eat. But then you putting these motherfuckers to sleep and reading them a book and everything else. You feel what I'm saying? And everything else. See, you didn't say that dynamic. Now,
I'm sorry, and with that being said, it's like your off days and her off days is a compromise. You feel me? You got more time to do what you got to do for these kids and around the house. Just like on your off day, you got more time to do that, and we switch it off. We make it work. We make it do what it do. You know what I mean? And what's overstood between me and her ain't gotta be explained. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. What?
Boy, get that off the screen. I see the damn game.
Bang. Bang.
While y'all playing now, let me go, because y'all already seen our score. They turned our game off because we was whooping them so bad, but we gonna leave that alone. That's another topic.
Hey.
All right, stay on the subject, y'all.
Yeah.
Stay on the subject.
So yeah. That was just one of the questions that was asked. can you still be a single parent even though you're in a relationship with both parents in the house? Well,
First of
did
all,
you have another question? Did you have
the
another
thing,
question?
You said, did I have
Grandpa,
another question?
What up, Quick Watching? I see you, homie.
the thing
You said
about
what
it is
happened?
though, it
uh-huh.
all like, how can I put it? It has, like, you guys gotta make, like, you gotta compromise, you gotta make it work, you gotta do something, like, you feel what I'm saying? Because prime example, she works, he works, but what happens if they wasn't in the house together? You feel what I'm saying? And he did what he did. Then she would be a single parent because he don't fuck with the kids, he don't do nothing for the
So
kids.
one of the
Just
parents is there.
send and go from there. And you're right, Kelly, like, you're right. One parent is lacking. See, I thought it was just one parent working and the other parent was a stay-at-home parent. But now that I know that both parents is working, he needs to get up off his ass on his off days or when he got time. Like I said, I don't know everybody's dynamics because the simple fact is you got some parents, okay, one parent stays at home all day and sleep and go to work at night while the other one's out for work. So that parent that works the night shift and stay at home all day, when that other parent come home, the house should be clean, fucking dinner should be done, and then you should be able to sit down and eat dinner with your family before you go to work the next day. And I'm gonna tell you why, because my parents was like this. My dad worked the night shift, my mom worked in the daytime. When we came home, my dad had that house clean, we had food on the table, we sat down and we ate dinner. Until it was time for him to go to work, he'd take a power nap, and that's when my mom and all that other stuff. So it can work. They just got to figure out the schedule and everything else because ain't no way in fucking hell we both working, we both been on our feet all day, and you still want me to come clean, get the kids together, cook dinner, do this, do that, and you still want some ass? Nigga, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
Hey, question. Hold on. Question, though. Question. Is she going to get out there and turn them bolts and wrenches and shit when it's time to change the oil and do all that other shit?
But see, that first of all, some women ought to do that. Second of all, that's why you got body shops. Go get your oil change. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, not the body shop. No, not nothing like that. The mechanic shop. Go get the oil change.
Can't afford that. Black, we black. Nigga better learn how to change his own oil these days.
Yeah, that too. But like I'm saying, it has to. You guys have to. You have to compromise, and that's what a lot of people don't understand coming as parents. You have to compromise, and you have to be selfless, not selfish. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of these parents are selfish now and want to be their kids' friends and do this and do that and be like, oh, fuck the other parent and yada, 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 and all this other stuff. But at the same time is you can't do that because you're a parent until you die. When you die, you want your kids to be well-rounded in this world so nobody can take advantage of them. They know what they look for and all the fuck shit and everything else because the way this world is going now, this shit is crazy. I be on my daughter's ass.
Okay, so Kelly, like, you said can the person cook and plate the food correct? So the couple I'm talking about is the man can cook. The man can cook maybe just as good or even better as the female. So some days he cooks, some days she cooks. His cooking supposedly is a little better. But some days he cooks, some days she cooks. But the thing is, when he gets tired from working, when he gets home from working his shifts, he's tired. So he has the energy to do it on Saturday, but that Sunday he want to rest up and to prepare for work on Monday. But on that Sunday, she's like, no, I got the kids. I want to take the kids to the park. Let's do this as a family. But he's burnt out, and that's the part that she doesn't see.
Okay, so this
is what look, wait, before we go on, do anybody have like a TV on or a little radio or something in your background?
I got my TV down.
That lady with that funky ass. No, okay.
Yeah, we hear some little feedback from somewhere. I don't know where it's coming from. But it's annoying than a motherfucker for real. Hey, look, man. I want to welcome everybody to the Real Inglewood Moment show that just came on. You know what I'm saying? The topic is, can you be a single parent? Are you a single parent? You know what I mean? If anybody
What
wants to come on
qualifies?
and chime in and want to say something, or you want to get on and show your beautiful face and say some things, just raise your hand and let us know, man. You want to get on, and we'll let you on here, man. You know what I'm saying? Let you chop it up.
It's definitely a
And I don't
beautiful
give a
thing.
fuck what nobody say. I'm a single parent.
Okay, let you be a single parent. Okay, that's over
He's
with. Let
right.
you
He's
be.
the only single parent in the world then that don't have his child to live in the home with him.
You feel what I'm saying? Let you be the single parent. It is
No,
what
but
it
Single
is.
parent,
We
one thing,
single daddy,
one thing.
single parent, single daddy, good
In,
daddy, all that
in
shit.
defense to this asshole down here, the one thing I can say though, man, he showed them girls what a man looked like.
No,
And
I
I
told
think
him
Yes.
that. I took my
I
mask
think
off
that's
to him.
very important. That's very noble of you, bro. That's like, you know what I mean? I salute that. Now, don't get me wrong, that's what we're supposed to do. But at the end of the day, it ain't enough of us doing it, and we need to salute each other and say,
What you
hey
doing with that
man,
book,
keep
man?
doing your shit. You feel me?
Yeah, no, like I said, I took my hats off to him. I told him because my nigga be doing this shit. Like you feel what I'm
Right.
saying? Both of y'all, all three of y'all be doing y'all shit with y'all kids and everything else. Y'all know I
Appreciate
might
you.
play, I might joke and everything else, but certain shit I take fucking serious. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And everything else. But buddy, just keep saying you're a single dad. Don't say parent. Because the words are two different. Just say single dad. Just say
Hey.
single dad.
He
And that
say
hit on the
parents sound
nose
more
too
special.
Hey,
when you said that.
hold on.
Hey, real quick. When you said single parent, that hit on the nose too, because that kind of made me feel like it could be a deceased parent that make that other person a single parent, opposed to being a single mom or a single dad or something. Like
Yeah.
it's words are tricky when you say certain things like that. You get what I'm saying? And I think that's like that. It plays a nature of that too. You know.
No,
He says,
because they think me as a man, they think me as a man saying that I'm a single parent, I'm taking away from the women and what they're going through.
No,
I
no, no,
don't
no, no.
I don't
You're not
care
doing
what
that.
you want me to tell you how you know I'm a single parent of a little girl? This is the type of shit I got laying around my house. This is the type of
Yeah,
shit
Buddy. No,
but
for
that
real.
that
single
On
make you a
parents
girl
serious
dad
do.
too. That just make you a
This
girl
is type
dad, bro. You're a father of a
yeah,
daughter. That's it.
and I'm a
listen,
single parent.
no, you're not. The reason why we say that, like Callie, wait, just like Callie like is saying, it's kind of like you're dissing her mother when her mother's in her life. You feel what I'm saying?
No,
Now,
no,
no,
because wait,
listen, buddy, wait. Because now if she was dead or she was deceased or she ran off, then you could say parent. But when you say you're a single parent and you're really not a single parent, it's kind of like my baby mama ain't shit or my baby daddy ain't shit. Probably because they ain't and not y'all situation. But you got some baby mamas that be like, my baby daddy ain't shit because it's either they're bitter, that person moved on, or they're not getting what they want from that person and they playing games with the kids. I don't
Right.
play checkers and chess with fucking kids. No, I play checkmate, nigga. Play with my kids if you want to. Now, with a man, you feel what I'm saying? I see a lot of single parent males nowadays because the roles have reversed. The women are like, fuck y'all niggas, y'all been doing it for years. Now it's my turn to do. Let me go ahead and do that. But then you got some of those women that come back and be like, okay, well, I'm ready to be a family now. Like, bitch, go somewhere. Go play in traffic. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
With
And
your high
everything.
knowledge.
Saying single parent, say single dad. If you
oh,
still want to keep that title so bad, just say dad. Don't say parent because Genesis she got a mom.
Hey,
okay, so here's
and
the
people
thing.
like and people hold on, buddy, to chime in what you're saying. People like this in the nature. It's just like the equivalent of the moms on Father's Day, like, oh, happy Father's Day, bitch, and you a whole father. Nah, you had your day on Mother's Day. Mother's Day, the whole Mother's Day was you because you deserved it. Like, even if he not involved, that's still not your day. You get what I'm saying? Let the fathers have father, let the mothers have mother.
Those
It's
are the
damn near
bitter.
the same equivalent of that.
That's the bitter women. But okay, go ahead, buddy.
You right. That's what I'm saying. It's damn near like the similarities of it.
Okay, go ahead, buddy.
no, fuck that. I'm a single. I'm a
He a
single
single
parent.
dad. He a single dad. He a single
I'm
dad.
a
He
single
lose. He
dad.
a single
I'm a
dad,
single
man.
father.
No,
I'm a
yeah,
single
You
parent.
said you are,
Hey, man, you
nigga.
a great dad, though, brother. You a great dad. So, I
look,
mean, you know what I'm saying? Roll with that.
Just don't say parent. That's it. Just don't say
Yeah,
parent
because
because
they say when you say parents, you Xing out the mother. You know what I'm saying?
Completely.
Like the mother is
right.
no
not even
longer here.
just like
Uh,
even for the women. Even if the baby daddy's not in the life and everything else and all that other stuff, that she needs to just say I'm a single mom. Because even though he got a sperm donor or she got a sperm donor, that it still don't matter because they're not doing nothing. But don't say parent because even
Right.
though he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing, like you feel what I'm saying? Hopefully
And,
one day he'll get his shit together. Hopefully he won't. Like we
and
don't know, but you still gotta keep keep it
you
real.
just
okay,
hit that on the
what are
nose
you,
too, because I
Tiffany?
was gonna say that. You took the words out of my mouth. Like that one day can turn into a lifetime of like, damn, that was the closure that I needed all this whole time that you was never there. You know what I mean? So now that you are here, now that you are like kind of building that bond and building that, that substance, now I can be at ease. Like I can honestly say a little of that happened with my bro, rest his soul, just before he left with his dad. You get what I'm saying? They built that, you know what I mean? So where now he can honestly say, like, yeah, I got that with my son. You feel me?
Okay,
That's right. That's right.
okay,
Peace
so
to Knowledge 7C. What's up, brother? We see you in the house, man. What's going on?
Now what
Salute.
you wanna know what am I?
what do you? Yeah,
I'm a
what do
co-parent.
you? Oh, you a co-parent, and what do you, David?
I'm a co-parent.
And what do you, Rat?
I'm a parent.
God,
Got
That
him.
part.
You feel
That
me?
part.
Got him. I was about to say you better say the right
That part.
answer.
yeah,
Boy, you better
hey,
stop playing with me, boy. Boy, I ain't in the 50s for nothing, boy. You see, I'm trying
hey,
to shave it down and get young, you
Man.
know what I'm saying? But I was in the
Hey,
store the other day
and
and somebody told me that my wife was my daughter, you know what I mean? It
you
don't
you
know
even
what's so
Oh
matter, I
well,
lying.
guess.
crazy?
hey, but
You know what's so
don't
crazy
do
Don't
with you
that.
lie.
saying parent? Hey, but you know what's
Don't
so
do
crazy
that,
with
bro.
you
You
saying
lying.
parent, right? It's like I feel like once they become adults and like you are involved with the one that is the baby's, yeah, you are a parent. Like you stop being a co-parent because like now it ain't even the back and forth of this your child too, that's your child. Once they become adults, you know they're your child, but you don't consciously in the mind think like I gotta come out the pockets all the time for them. So you're not thinking of it in that matter. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of at ease because now they're fending for themselves, even though they don't never stop being a child till one of y'all is gone
Ain't
from
no
this earth.
question. No
Straight up.
Hey,
question.
You get what I'm
Rat, don't
saying?
do that. Don't do her because I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret, and I don't give a fuck what y'all think. My baby daddies is old. You feel what I'm saying? One was born in
How
61,
old?
like in their 50s, 52, 53. One was born in 61, one was born in 62. So they old. So you know what I'm
Nigga,
saying?
that ain't in their 50s.
Hell no, them niggas in their 60s.
They not in the 60s yet, motherfucker. They're
Nigga,
going.
Hey, them
nigga,
niggas
I'm
got more balls
50.
fucking. Them niggas.
Nigga, I'm 50. I was born in the 70s, nigga.
So 61, shut the hell up.
Yeah,
Anyway, they
I'm
in their
hey,
50s.
hey.
Let me go back. Don't do that because I spoke with my daughter's father one time. We got two girls together, so it was my two girls, me and him. And the man
Okay.
was like, "Oh, all your little girls are cute." So I started playing around in the store. I was like, "Okay, Daddy, let's go ahead and like buy me this, buy me that." So hey, fuck it. I'm a clownster. I'm a jokester. I'm playing around and everything else and all that stuff. But buddy, I don't know why you laughing. Them old motherfuckers take care of their kids. No games, no dramas, no nothing. I don't
Yeah,
gotta
we ain't
run
got time for the games of drama, man. You know what I'm saying? We know what it is. You know what I'm saying? When
boom,
you old
Nigga,
school, you know what it is, man. You know what
boom.
I'm saying? Like
nigga,
my boy
they
Knowledge
don't care.
7C says it's a lifetime sentence, man. Ain't no
Boom.
18 and they out and all that. You know what
I
I'm saying?
told
You
you that.
gotta keep
And,
being a
and,
parent, man.
hey,
I
hey,
told you that.
and black people, we need to get that bullshit out our head, thinking that just because they under 18 or whatever, and it's like think about it like this. Can I really chime in on this and say this? Don't you think that your child feel like a burden when you say shit like that? And when you do shit like that, and when you treat them like that, like, you know what I mean? Ah, nigga, you 18. You know what I mean? Like, you 18, you woo 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 woo. Yeah, you are, and yeah, they gotta be responsible, but at the same time, you still gotta give them some substance of knowing, like, hey, let me navigate you through this, because that's a wild world out there. It's a lot of shit going out there, and that shit is in no manual to handle and to navigate through this shit. You really need help. Shit, nigga, I'm 43 and I still need help. Let's
Boom,
be
I call my mama
realistic.
every day. I call my
You get what
mama
I'm
every day.
saying?
But the thing about it is, you're exactly right. I told my daughter when she turned 18, she's like, you're not going to put me out. I said, put you out for what? You're not ready. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Most
Oh,
parents
you
be
know
like,
when
oh,
they ready.
you
Yeah.
18, you this, you that, and all this other stuff. So she called herself trying to move out. And when she did, I couldn't even say nothing. I just kind of backed up and everything else. But when I
Oh yeah,
said,
you
okay,
gotta.
So she can know what that feel like.
yeah,
Mhm.
and I said, okay, I got a 21-year-old. She's in college. She lives on campus. I got an 18-year-old. She's still in the house. She goes to school and work. Then I got my 15-year-old, but my 18-year-old. So I was like, okay, whatever. I said, but we're going to make a game plan. I'm going to get you financially ready for this. I need to see 6 months worth of rent. I need to see 6 months worth of car insurance payments. I need to see, like, you know, how you save your money. I need to see all this stuff before I allow you just to get up and go out there because you're not ready. And I need you to have a cushion so when that car break down and you need to get it fixed, instead of going to that rent money or that cushion money and everything else, you got this to take care of that. So when you can provide me with all that, hey, baby, I'll let you go.
Yeah,
But
Mm.
you gotta teach them. You gotta teach them right, the right way, and they gotta respect that.
Facts.
Cause you get
yeah,
out there and fall on your face, man. You get out there and fall on your face, you come running back. And it's cool if you gotta run back, you make a mistake, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, you want to go out there the first time the right way.
Nah, real talk, real talk.
Mhm.
And
and that's what I'm
I
saying.
think too, I think me personally, I always like emphasize to my kids, hey, before like, it's one thing to want to rush to be an adult, but you'll never be that kid again.
Boom. And
Stop
don't
trying
get
to
me
rush
wrong.
that. Stop
I
trying to
make
rush
her
that shit.
I make her pay rent and everything else. But what I do with her rent that she pays is in a savings account. She don't know nothing about the savings account. So when she
She
shows
do
me
now.
Yeah, I was
no,
about
she
to
don't.
say that.
No, she don't, because she not. I don't play that games with my kids on my Instagram. That's what I don't do because I do some weird shit. But anyway,
Ah, shit.
Hey, 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 keep that on another subject. Really,
but
I mean, a
anyway,
dark after dark, a night or something.
but what I do is I put the money up for her. She don't know nothing about this. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So when she finally do get her place, guess what, mama? You gonna furniture it. You already got your furniture and everything else. You feel what I'm saying? Plus you still got a little cushion and doing all this and everything else. I make her pay car insurance. Even though she's on my insurance, but I'm giving her responsibility. You feel what I'm saying? Give me
She
your
know what
money
it feel like.
and I'm gonna go
Facts.
ahead and pay it when I pay mine. Even her cell phone bill. Mind you, I'm on a family plan. I've been doing this shit for I don't know how long. Okay, go ahead and give me that money so I'm gonna pay these bills and everything else. Matter of fact, I need you to go pay this bill for me over here because I'm at work. I'm gonna cash out you the money. Go ahead and do that. See, I'm testing her to see if she's gonna be able to handle it. We went into the grocery store. We was doing something. I was like, okay, help me grocery shop. She said, I don't know how to grocery shop. That was a red flag right there. As many as times you've been in this grocery store with me, oh no, I do, but I don't know how to do the meats and this and that. You know why? Because you always eat out. That's gotta stop. You feel what I'm saying? All that Apple Watch, Apple phone, Apple this, Apple that, all that you can't afford that once you start getting on your own. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
All that,
Hey,
all
hey,
that, all that
go ahead.
shit. No.
Hey, let me ask the panel though. When did you leave your mom's house? When did you, fly out the nest? Anybody, anybody y'all can, whoever go first, it don't matter. But when did y'all get out your mama's house? I mean, was out your mama's house and went and got your own spot, not living with nobody else, not shacking with your girl or your man or whatever. When did you go get your own spot and accept responsibilities to pay bills and the whole nine? How old were you?
About
You want,
17, almost 18, because I just had my baby at 17.
but
And
by
you
Nice
moved
what?
out,
job.
got your own spot?
I left. It was I could have stayed there. I could have did this, but I didn't want to go by nobody's rules and regulations. Plus, me and my baby daddy, y'all know Drew. Anyway, that was my first child with him and everything else. We had DB. We did all kind of crazy shit. So I didn't want to be in the house with my family, them seeing all the shit that I used to do and everything else. So I got up and I bounced. Well, when I first left, I stayed with him and his mother for a minute. Then he came back and he stayed with my daddy for a minute. But then my daddy put his ass out, cut him up, did all kind of shit because he seen the shit that was going on. You feel what I'm saying? So then after that, we finally got a place together. Then after we got the place together, it was too much that was going on with the fighting and everything else. You feel what I'm saying? So I moved back home with my sister. He moved back home with his mother. Then we end up back together again. Then we got our own place, and then our baby passed away. But that was a blessing in disguise because of everything that took place. You feel what I'm saying? And everything else. So I've been gone since I was 15. I mean, I was 17. I've been gone.
Okay, well, who next? Who next?
I ain't gonna lie, my transition was more so adult shit. You know what I mean? Was damn near on some pillar to post shit for a cool minute, but I always worked, you know what I mean? Or I always
Yeah.
had my own money or some shit like that. You feel me? And then it was one point in my life where shit, I was sleeping in my car just to have my freedom. I didn't give a fuck about like the fact that I was in my car. I was just on the strength of I was an adult. I didn't want to be kicked, like treated like no kid, told like, you know, different curfews and what to do and all that old shit. I was like, fuck that. I'm a whole grown ass man. But I'm glad too to sleep in my car in the cold and all that shit, because it taught me like survival and mental shit on like fuck that. You know what I mean? You know what that feel like. You don't like that feeling, nigga, do what you gotta do. And you know what I mean? Shit, been with my old lady now, 17 plus, so you know what I mean? It was just more so like, you know, I never really did the solo shit like that until I was doing like sleeping in my car and shit like that. And I'm glad of it. Like I'm not ashamed of it. You know what I mean? It taught me a lot. It really opened my eyes to a lot of shit, and the way this shit worked, the way this whole adult shit worked. Not just, you know what I mean, just life, just adult shit in general. You know what I mean? And really kind of like holding your own and picking up your own way, you know?
What about you, Mr. Buddy?
Man, my mom died when I was like 16, and then Pops told me he taking my two little brothers because the hood was so wild. So I was like 17, almost 18. He told me to take my two little brothers and move to Arkansas because LA was getting out of hand. So when he leave, I'm sleeping from couch to couch, house to house, car to car, and then that's when me and my partner Gina, we was like, nigga, we don't start selling dope. So we started going to Indiana selling dope. But even then, I didn't even get my own tip. I'm like sleeping in the spot, sleeping in hotels. We way out in Indiana. He get this white girl named Candace. I'm sleeping on the couch, sleeping in hotels. I go to prison. I wound up going to prison. And when I get out in 2000, I'm like 28. And that's when I get 28, I move up to Sacramento and I meet this female, and that's when I get my first tip. 28.
28 years old.
Damn, when you
Okay,
came
so
down
you
here
say
and
28.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
9 to
And you know the crazy
17
thing?
say he was 25.
Yeah, I remember when you was. Yep.
And the crazy thing
Who-
about it is, at 28, I was fresh out the pen.
Damn.
Yeah, me too.
Damn, all you penitentiary babies.
I had
These
to start
niggas.
over from fucking scratch.
What about
Hey.
you, big homie?
Wait,
What
hold
Man,
year
on.
was you?
I got
28.
out. I got out at 19. Once I got out, I did them little 2 years, man, in jail. Man, I got out, and moms, you know what I'm saying? She, you can't come in the house late at night. You know what I mean? You can't come in that motherfucker at no 1, 2 in the morning. So I had to hurry up and get my shit together at 19. I was out that joint, never looked back.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? You just like your freedom, have your own shit, do what you want to do. You know?
Right,
Yep.
right. That's the one thing that my dad always taught me, man. I lived majority of my childhood with my dad. You know what I mean?
Right.
He would always say, like, you know, when it's your house, you do whatever the hell you want to do. But when you in my house, you follow by my rules, straight up. You know what I mean?
That's it.
And it's crazy.
Even a grown
It's
ass
crazy.
man.
A grown ass man, straight up.
Yeah.
Even and it's funny because like my dad had got diabetes real bad, and like 2 of his toes was amputated and all that. Rest his soul too, right? In 2004, we had to move him to Sacramento up there with my sister. Well, actually, he first lived with my niece and her dude at the time. You feel me? And like, you know, they chief and all that kind of shit. So, you know, they like, you know, oh, grandpa, you know, you straight up, woo, woo, woo. First thing he said, hey, check this out. It's your house. You do what you want in your house. It's your house. I can't, you know what I mean? I can't knock that. I can't get, and in that instant, it just always like drilled to me when he said, well, you do what you want to do when you get your own shit, you know?
And
Yeah.
free.
Okay,
Everybody
so
pay.
look, that's all that's the business right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody did their thing. So now we are all parents. Will we agree we all parents, or is Buddy just a daddy?
He's the
Buddy's just a
daddy. I'm the
daddy. I'm the
parent.
parent.
I'm a
Thank
I'm
you.
the pappy. Hey, I'm the pappy.
I don't get it. I don't get no parent. I don't get no credit for nothing.
No, no,
Hey,
no, no,
Buddy
hey,
say
no.
I'm the
We're not.
pappy.
No, 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 no. We're not taking away your credit for being a
Right.
single.
But
We're not
you
taking. You're just a single dad, not a parent, because she still has her mom.
and you
Now, when
want the
that,
whole energy, bro. You being greedy. Stop being
yeah,
greedy,
hey,
no,
bro.
don't do
I tell
that.
y'all, I tell y'all this. I tell y'all this. Being a daddy, being a father feels way better than just being a parent. So,
You childish. You
You
childish.
always gotta try to get the one up, though. You
Yeah,
you
you
feel me?
childish as fuck. But no, for real, like, and the thing about it is, like I tell people, because see, my son is in the house with me primarily, but he's 15, he going through that age and everything else. And I be getting on his daddy sometimes because it's kind of like, nigga, I can raise a boy, but I can't raise a man. So when he start tripping and doing all this other stuff, I have to show my son one day, like, I'm not sure I can get it like a bitch in the street. Or I can be your mama. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I have to put hands on him, body slam him, treat him like a nigga in the streets. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And he looking at me like, oh my, yeah, you see my son. My
Hey,
son big than a
hey,
motherfucker. He not gonna never have one up on me. I
hey,
fuck him up.
hey, look, why is it at about 15 or 16 they grow
They
a little
start
hair on their
telling me,
nuts and they
yeah,
think I got one right now that's 13. I done had one that was well, he's 14.
I
But I
went through it
had
with
one that
both
was
of them.
15 once before. He's now 22.
Man, I
But
went through it with
I
both
had
my
to
sons.
slam him at 15. What's the
yeah,
deal
no,
with the 15,
it,
16-year-olds,
wait,
man?
wait,
they
But
just,
you
hey,
but
wait,
you
listen,
wait, wait.
understand this. We've been that. You gotta like that's how I dealt with it. I felt like we've been their age before. We've been in that little space of teenage where we kind of really start feeling ourselves. We see a hair on our little genitals or whatever, and we really get to thinking that we on top of the world. You get what I'm saying? And
Mm.
sometimes, it's a transitional thing, man. We really trying
no,
to understand shit. No, for real, think about it. We trying to
it's when
understand
we
shit that
start
we
fucking.
didn't know about going into the transition of elementary to middle school, high school type shit.
That too, but it's all when we start fucking, our hormones start kicking
Of
in, doing all
course.
kinds of crazy
So
shit.
it makes you
That's what
start
it was.
thinking other shit and doing other shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
he
hit it on
O-
the
started feeling
nose.
himself.
Yes.
He got his first
Okay,
few
so
little
look,
taste of pussy, and I have to tell him, and I even tell my
wait,
daughters,
hey,
yeah,
wait.
no, no, for real. When I even
This
tell
ain't
my
that
daughters,
type of show. Hey,
if
look,
if
Hey,
if
come
y'all
on.
ever
I got
feel,
some questions from the audience.
right.
okay, listen, last thing,
Wait,
when I
Tiffany.
told my daughters, if y'all ever feel the need to battle me, I'm gonna treat you like a bitch in the streets. We gonna get down, we gonna get in the streets. Y'all grown it.
Wait.
Like, no,
Okay,
and I'm
okay.
not saying
You
it
gonna
like
put them
that.
out at that time?
No, I won't put them
Oh.
out like that, because the simple fact is, why am I gonna put them out? Because I want to show them what's gonna be out there when they do go. You want to
Mm.
test me? You want to battle me? Okay, let's get in the streets. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Because this is what you're gonna have to deal with in the fucking streets. Look at that girl that just died in Cabo with 6 of her motherfucking friends. You feel what I'm
Man,
saying? That's the
man.
type of shit that I'm talking about.
Man, and I
Y'all
sent
about
that
to
to
stop
all my kids, and I sent that to all my kids and told them, see, this is a prime example why I keep on telling you, everybody's not the homie. Everybody is
Okay,
not to be trusted. Just because they chin and grin in your face, everybody ain't to be trusted. Stop letting your right hand know what your left hand doing. You're supposed to be 10 steps ahead of everybody. You feel me? And
okay.
that shit
So
was playing
Tiffany,
to me.
Yeah.
Tiffany, read not the last comment, but read the second to
I,
last comment by knowledge.
yeah, I was about to read that too.
Ah, shit.
What
Okay,
Go
put them
ahead,
out
isn't
Tiff.
it?
being
Isn't
bad?
Read.
no?
Putting them
Isn't the
out
definition
being.
of a single parent is not being married?
Wait, hold on.
You
Is
see?
this a definition? I see it now. Is the definition of a single parent is not being married? No. No.
Okay. How do you feel? Like elaborate on that.
Okay, listen. I'm not married. I'm still not a
And
single
she's
parent.
frozen.
Hold on. Oh shit.
Everybody's
I am?
frozen. Is it me?
No,
That's
that's gotta
your
be
ass.
you. Yeah.
That's your ass with that
Okay.
garbage ass internet in Arizona.
Let me go ahead and say this. I'm not a single parent. I've never been married. I could have been married, but I didn't choose to. But I'm still a single parent. Like, you feel what I'm saying? My marriage is not gonna even change that. If I was to get married and their fathers are still in their life, I'm still a single co-parent and parenting. If my husband steps in and take care of my kid and everything else, I'm still not a single parent because now I got somebody helping me raise this kid. You kind of see what I'm saying? Buddy, you just on that bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stop trying to be a fucking single parent and you're not, and just be a single daddy.
Mm-hmm.
And he's still going in circles.
He's still
He on froze over there. I think I gotta get him back in.
He's
Let me
dealing
see.
with Ice Age.
I'm trying to come back in.
Nah,
Okay.
nigga.
You froze, right? Oh,
Okay, no,
we
he's
straight.
straight.
Oh yeah, I did
But
something. I
anyway,
did something to try to get Buddy shit right.
So
Yeah,
knowledge
okay.
17, I hope that answers your question. Even if that's not their biological mother, or if it's not the biological father, but they still come in and marry you and help you raise you, you're still not a single parent because it's still
That's the parent that stepped up.
Yeah.
That's the
Boom.
parent that stepped up.
Sometimes the step parents are better than the real parents.
That part. Straight up. And I mean, you know, what's overstood ain't gotta be explained. Like the one thing that made my transition into parenting from being a child of a parent easy is seeing that shit growing up. You get what I'm saying? We never grew we really didn't grow up under the impression that, man, you my half brother, you my half sister. We didn't do all that half brother, half sister shit. You my brother, you my sister, nigga. That's what it is, nigga. We in this
Can
household
y'all hear
together.
me?
We, you know what I mean?
We
Like,
can hear
Yeah, we
you,
can
but
hear you, but we can't see you.
who,
Why
me?
don't you? No, I'm talking about Buddy.
Oh.
Buddy, why don't you
Oh,
go
right.
out and try to come back in?
So,
Yeah,
hey,
go out and come
Rat,
back in,
baby,
Buddy. Go all the way out. Yeah.
I'm out. Baby wipe me. Baby wipe me off so I can come back.
Okay. All right.
I swear I hate him.
That's y'all.
my boy say, baby, wipe me off, man, so I can come back in. Baby, wipe. All right, let's get him back, man.
Right.
So we got an interesting night tonight. Like I said, welcome to Real Inglewood Moments, man. We appreciate y'all getting on here with us, talking about being a parent. Who is, okay, yeah, being a parent. I thought that was somebody else because Tiffany jumped to the top. I said, who's somebody else jumped in here?
Right.
Okay,
Well, now they
but
moved her to the
yeah,
side, right?
everybody
switch sides.
right. We
They
talking
just
about
kicked
being
her
a
off.
single parent, or you know what I'm saying, being a two parents in the house who doing the most and all that, man. So
Or a
if y'all
single
want to chime
mom or a
in,
single dad.
or yeah, a single mom or a single dad, if y'all want to chime in, or you got something to say,
Single
type
dad.
it in. If you want to get on, raise your hand. Let us know you want to get on here, man, and we will let you on to chime in on what's going on, man. But like I
So
say,
while we
welcome to
wait
Real Inglewood Moments. We appreciate y'all for joining us tonight.
So while we wait on their questions, can I bring up something in the parenting too?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
As long as you got parenting.
How do y'all feel about a parent talking at their kid instead of actually parenting them? Like they feel like absolutely just because I pay rent here, I pay all the bills, woo, you gonna mind something, you know what I mean? But in the strength of like when they're wrong, you can't admit when you're wrong.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Because you feel I'm the parent. You know what I mean? Like I'm the parent. Like I can't be wrong. You get what I'm saying? Like how y'all feel about that?
I'm gonna give you a prime
Hey,
example.
thank you to Ty Davis, man. I appreciate that, brother. Appreciate it, man.
I'm gonna give you a prime example. My little brother just turned 40 years old today. 40 years old. Do you know he still calls and asks for me and my mother's things on what to do? You know why? Because he was always told what to do and not given an option on what to do. Right. So when he goes through stuff in life, the first he don't really call my mom because my mom's mind is different from mine. Because she old school and all that other stuff. I play devil's advocate with him. Okay. And like I told my mom a while back, I was like, you know what? You did that because the simple fact is, instead of making him have decisions or trying to figure it out on his own, you always told him what to do. That's why I tell my kids now, the only thing you got to do in my house is do my chores. Like, keep my house clean and everything else. If y'all room want to stay fucking dirty and y'all live in that funky ass shit and do all that other stuff, that's fine. But my living room, my bathroom, and my kitchen is gonna stay clean. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm not telling you what to do, but this is showing you. So when you move out of your own place, you will have a decent looking place and everything else. So I don't talk at them. I just say, what do you think? We'll talk about some stuff because I'm very open with my kids. Very open. When I can say they can come talk to me about sex, drugs, guns, money, all that stuff. Because I've been very open with my kids when it comes to everything. My son know he was conceived in prison. My daughter knows she had to stay with both my daughters know they had to stay with family members while I was gone and all that stuff. I don't lie about nothing. You know why? Because I'd rather give it to them raw and uncut than somebody in the streets giving it to them bullshit.
And they're throwing shit in it, right?
And
Facts.
they do, and they fuck it up. You feel what I'm saying? Now they looking stupid. Like I tell my daughter right now, now that you driving, you smoke weed, all that other stuff. The very first time you get pulled over and they smell weed in your car, go ahead and be ready to get searched. Even though they don't have the right to because it's legal in California, but that's what they're going to do because even though it's legal, you still can get a DUI driving under the influence while you're smoking. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I can't save you no more. Mommy can't save you no more. You're
Right.
18. So that means you're going to jail. And what I'm trying to get you to understand is you don't want that record. My record come back and bite me in my ass to this day, even though it's over 10 years old. You feel what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's the kind of instructions that I give my kids. Like, oh, okay, this, okay, that. And I start noticing with my son. He always, Mom, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? No, what do you think? How do you think you're going to handle that situation?
What knowledge said, can he send his son to your house?
I already got a pixie tail son at my house, a 15-year-old. But you know what? I'm not going to even say this. My kids are not bad. You feel what I'm saying? My kids can be way worse. They can be doing the shit that I was doing at their age. My daughter just turned 18. I already had a baby. My other daughter is 21. I had 2 babies by then. You feel what I'm saying? By the age of 15, I was out in the streets, gangbanging, doing all kind of shit, doing everything else. My son age. They're not doing none of that. So I came along and broke that generational curse and everything else because, like I explained to them, once y'all start having kids, all bets is off. It's all about that kid. You get no Christmas, you get no birthday, you get no nothing. And my kids are selfish because they know I buy good gifts. You feel what I'm saying? I buy good gifts. So now that $200 and $300 pair of shoes that you want, oh no, that $200 and $300 is going on Pampers, wipes, shit your baby need, and everything else. Like I explained to my son, you trying to go to college, play football, all this shit. You can't tag a baby along with that. Like I told my daughter, my 18-year-old, like I said, while you running around doing all this, it ain't no more fun. I'm not babysitting unless you're going to school or are you working. All that, Mom, I want to go out. I want to, hang with my friends. Can you watch my baby? Absolutely not. This your responsibility.
Okay. Yeah, I feel you on that. People be thinking I ain't no good grandfather when I watch my grandbabies, but I mean, you can't just push them off all the time, man. That ain't, them your babies. You had them babies. You made the choice.
Push them off on your own schedule.
I'm gonna help you, but don't think that I'm just gonna be, just push your kids over here whenever you want to go out and party and kick it and all. See, all that came to an end when you had them children.
Huh?
Okay, look. So to close this out. What did we come to? What did we come to at the end? What makes
we found out that you're not a parent, you're a dad.
So I'm a single. So I'm not a single parent. I'm a single dad.
You're a single nothing. You a dad, bro. You a dad. You ain't a single.
You're a dad anyway. You're a good dad, man. So keep doing what you're doing, brother. Keep doing what you're doing.
You're dad, bro.
No, the reason. Okay, let me go ahead.
What it is, bro.
The reason why he's saying he's a single dad because he don't have nobody in the house helping him with his daughter when she do come over there. That still doesn't. I mean, you can say you're a single dad, but you're just a daddy. Like you feel what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. How you wait? Hold on.
She can say she's a single mom.
Hold on. She took.
You like how she flipped that?
Yeah, she took single parent. She took that away. Wait, hold on. You took single parent. You took that away. Then I said, okay, I'm a single father. You took that away. Now I'm like, okay, I'm a single dad. Now you just now God the fuck.
I'm just confused.
Hey, man,
on
anybody else want to chime in? If anybody else want to chime in, let us know, man. We'll let you on, man. You know,
my
we got
question is
space,
just
man.
to you is what is the big deal with the single in front of it?
Why'd you?
Because
That's
What?
what,
he
no,
want
no,
the
no,
ladies
no.
to know he's single.
No, answer that question. What is the big deal
I don't know,
with the
shit.
single being in front of a dad or a mom? What is the big deal?
Because I'm doing it on my own.
Oh my God, no, you're not. Oh my God. I'm done with you, buddy. You're not doing it on your own. You're co-parenting.
So
Buddy,
I'm a co-parenting dad.
buddy.
Hey,
You're
Ty
handling,
Davis, you saving a
buddy.
lot of money right now,
You're
brother.
han-
You saving a
you're
lot of money.
handling.
My,
You're
my boy
handling
Ty
your.
Davis said, man, I can't add my input because I don't have any kids. He's saving a lot of money right now, boy.
Okay, well,
Man, hey,
not
but
even
you're
that,
handling
but
at the
have
end of the
he
day, buddy. Look. At the end of the day, buddy, you handling your responsibility. That's it. That's all. You feel me? And I'm sure when she's in the presence of moms is handling her responsibility, but you handling your responsibility. That's it.
Yeah, but
Take it for what it is.
I'm
You
just
want
going
that?
with
You
this.
want that with the
I'm going with
parade
this
and the
chick. This
confetti and
chick
all
right
that
here.
shit?
This chick
What
right
happened?
here just keep trying to strip me of all my merits.
no, I'm not saying now you
What?
playing because like I said,
I'm not.
I took my hats off to you. You do damn good with your kids and your grandkids. Like you feel your grandkid. You feel what I'm saying? I never took that from you. You just gotta what? You got two
Man,
grandkids? Oh, I didn't know
Yep.
that. What I'm saying is, but you can't. If you want to be a single daddy, be a single daddy. If you want to be a daddy, be a daddy. But don't use single parent. I'm still confused on what's the big deal with the single word. Can you answer that
Okay. So
honestly?
now, what'd you say, Rat? Now, what's your time?
I
No,
was
she
gonna
asked
say,
you a question.
you
Answer
know,
the
about the
question,
two
nigga.
parents in the
No,
household. We already said, you know what I'm saying, one parent, you know, about being a single parent living in a household with the other parent, and the one parent is doing more than the other parent. Is
no,
that a
wait,
single
rat.
dad or a single mom, or is they considered still a single parent?
No, wait, rat. Hold up. Let's pause that question. Buddy, answer
Okay.
my question.
we trying to
Yeah,
get
answer my question.
we trying
What's
to
the
help
big
Rat.
You
No, no,
can't
no, no,
run,
no. I'm
buddy.
talking to you now. What's
Look
the
at him
big deal
backpedaling.
with you being a single dad instead of just a dad? What's the big deal with the single word?
It has nothing to do with the single word. The
So why
whole
do you
thing was, am I a single parent? What qualifies me and what doesn't qualify me as a single parent?
Okay, but I don't know.
It's the
Then when
title.
I said, okay, you just a daddy, you just a plain daddy. You was like, why you take the single away? What's so
No,
special about the
no,
single word?
no. You stripped me of the title single parent. And then you said you was a single father. Then when I said I'm a single father. Then you stripped me of single father and said you a single daddy. I said, okay, man, I'm a single daddy. Now you say, nah, motherfucker, you just a daddy with that fucked up ass underbite you
Okay.
What is the
got.
big
Shit.
deal?
Looks
Okay,
like so. It looks like
okay,
we came to the conclusion that you're just a single dad.
No,
okay. And
I'm
then
just a daddy. I'm
let's go
just a
back to
daddy.
Ty question. Ty
You
just
don't want
said
the
A dope
single
one.
in front of it.
No,
A
no.
hold on.
bomb dope one.
Okay,
He a bomb dope one.
Ty Davis 619 said he 51 and no kids. That's perfectly fine. But my question to you is, have you ever dealt with a woman with kids? And then you can chime into this thing because you don't have to be a biological parent in order to be a parent. You can be a parent without even conceiving a baby.
Right.
Facts.
That's good.
Facts.
That's good.
Facts.
That's good.
I
I
know a
like
couple of
having
them.
her on our panels.
Yeah, that's
She's
big
smart.
facts right there.
I keep telling
Yeah,
you,
I
I
like
might
Tiffany on here too. Tiffany's smart.
yeah, I might act
Yeah,
silly
I like
and I
that.
might do stupid shit, but I'm very intelligent. I'm very intelligent.
Right. You're very
Right.
smart.
I always
Very
thought you was
intelligent. I
just
like
stupid.
that.
But
No,
now I
no, no, no,
now
no. I play
Cold
stupid.
nigga.
I play
Cold nigga.
stupid, so
you
motherfuckers
playing
like
real
that to
good.
think. Yeah, I
You was
play
playing
stupid.
real good.
But then as
Okay.
soon as I open my mouth and bust out, you feel what I'm saying? The real shit, they be looking at me like, damn. I didn't know. Yeah, because I play all day. I know when
Man,
to cut it off and when to cut it on.
I
No
Okay.
gotta
wonder
say
why you
salute.
work.
Hey,
No
I
wonder
gotta
why
say
you work
salute
for
to
the
my
city.
Woodlums and get out of here, man.
All
Y'all
right.
be easy.
Appreciate you, bro, for coming
Good
on, man,
night,
and hanging
man.
out with us, man.
In the lovely land of real Inglewood moments, y'all be easy, be blessed.
All right.
All
Salute,
right.
brother. Salute.
Now, what you say, buddy? About what? You said
I
that's
said
why I
you.
was there?
I said you must be really smart if you work for the city, but we ain't gonna put that all out there.
I don't work for the city. I work for the county. So get it right. But
Uh-oh.
anyway,
A little bit
what's the
higher up,
difference
buddy.
from the city or the county?
The county runs the city.
yeah, basically. And the city can go under at any given time. The county can't.
Learn your people, man. Learn your people, man. Learn
Learn
who's
your
high
people.
up, man.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
But anyway, fuck you. But no,
Ty Davis want to know what sign are you, Tiff?
I'm a Leo.
Leo.
Y'all already know that. I be big Leo energy. See?
Well, you know, Ty, my boy Ty Davis, he didn't know. 619, he didn't know. He didn't know.
Oh. Yeah, big time.
Okay.
But yeah, so buddy, you know what? I hope you got a better understanding with that and everything else.
I do.
Like I
I
said,
do.
I take my hats off to you because you be doing your shit with your girls. You raised 2 girls already, plus you got grandkids. Now you're raising another girl, so you already know. Just know, be more patient with her because the times has changed from when you raised your first daughters. The times has totally changed. Like, you know what I'm saying? So just be a little more patient with her and everything else.
All right. Well, at that, I gotta go too. Thank you. You was very informative, and I appreciate everything. And so next week, wait. So do you work? Do you work? So you off on Monday, right?
Yes.
Okay. So next Monday, the conversation is going to be about in long-term relationships, is it okay to give your partner a pass?
What do you mean by pass, sir? What do you mean by pass?
Is it okay to give your partner a pass, which means to give them a weekend, one weekend out of the year to go out and sow their royal oaks, go out to do whatever they want to do with no questions?
Listen.
No, you can't answer right now.
I'm not going to answer this. I'm just going to say this. Y'all males' feelings get hurt worse than ours. So don't try it.
Hey, man, y'all stay tuned for that, man. That sounds like that's going to be a great topic, man. The man really asking y'all, is it cool to give your wife a pass to go out and kick it with another man? Or is it cool for you to give your husband a pass to go out and kick it with some other women? I mean,
one weekend.
keep that on y'all mind, man.
I'm going to hang up after this. I'm just going to think like this.
Don't answer now.
Okay. I'm just saying,
So
be
look.
prepared for what you give your wife a pass. Be prepared to be hurt.
I don't have a wife.
Your spouse, your girlfriend, your significant other, your side chick, your sneaky link, whatever. Give her a pass, and I bet you your feelings is gonna be hurt. It was
Hey, now that 7 Seed already said hell no, Tone Capone said no. Hey, y'all check in with us next week, next Monday. That's the topic, man. Y'all figure that out and think about it, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole week to think about it, man, to see if you know, is it cool for your wife to go? I'm gonna say hell to the no too. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she gonna accept it. You know what I'm saying? But let's see what's going on for next week, y'all. Thank y'all for coming on Real Inglewood Mamas. We really appreciate y'all all the love, man.
What's loyal, a cat or a dog? What's more loyal?
A dog.
Okay.
I think a dog. I don't even like fucking cat. Fuck a cat.
I don't know. I can't talk to neither one of them. I don't know catalism or dogism.
We're talking tomorrow. We're talking next Wednesday. Next Monday.
Next Monday, man. Y'all think about that, though. We appreciate y'all, man. We love y'all, man. Y'all be careful out there. Be safe. We out of here, man.
Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving.